Alright, what's up, family? What's up, family? What's up, everybody? I am back yet again with more of this greatness. And I want to say we have come to a long way. And how are y'all doing today? How's your day? Like, how's it going on? For real. I hope all you are having a good day, good time, enjoying the videos, enjoying subs, enjoying being a subscriber to the channel, enjoy being in this community. And also, I have some news. We have a Twitter, finally. We have a Discord, and we have an Instagram account. All within the description of the channel, which y'all can go follow and subscribe to. The links are literally up in the bio. Just click on them, follow, click share and more. And please do follow, because I'll be posting on those. Posting stuff that's going on, especially on the social medias. You'll be seeing me there, no doubt. And second, I want to say, subscribe to the channel. Please, please, please subscribe to the channel. We are almost to 1,000 subscribers. Just another 500. So please subscribe. Send this to other people who like anime and what ifs. Please do. And if they like it, tell them to also go down and subscribe and share this to everyone they know. It supports the community, it supports the channel, and it supports me. And it gives me even more motivation to do this. So, this is the next part. What if Naruto was the Red Dragon Emperor? Let's start. So, he's finally arrived, huh? About time, the blonde grinned. Riz proceeded to blink. That's a new getup. He said, proceeding to scowl. Yeah. His hair is almost completely silver, too. Sakura, drooling. When did he? Sakura proceeded to smile. I don't know when. But Sasuke, he's so dreamy. Did he dye his hair? As, Soapy says, I don't remember it being silver. Sakura proceeded to say, it's something going on with a new power. But it doesn't matter. She proceeded to grin, because Sasuke's gonna kick that guy's ass. They all proceeded to watch. Hayate proceeded to look in the Uchiha. Was this really the Uchiha? He stood confidently, yeah, like the Uchiha, but he was more quiet, more focused. There was an intensity, and his eyes were blue? When was the Uchiha's eyes blue? Kakashi proceeded to say, well, I'll head off now. You do you, Sasuke, as he proceeded to vanish, appearing within the Hokage booth. Haruka proceeded to turn towards Kakashi. How was it? His training's come along. He's also completely mastered his double trigger form. Jiraiya proceeded to look surprised. Listening to an eyebrow, he completely mastered it. Yes, it didn't take him that long. He's also completely has full access to his balance breaker of the White Dragon Emperor. To be honest, truly, he's a powerhouse. And he's learned some other tricks, too. Kakashi turned towards. Not just that, his power increased dramatically. He's probably a high Chunin. I would say Hokage-sama, this would be an overrated match for him. But I still have an uncomfortable feeling. Really? He simply nodded. Then he turned towards Jiraiya. How was Naruto's training? The Gaki got far. He learned a lot of fire jutsus, improved his skills. You should have seen him in the match. Kakashi simply eye smiled. I bet you got a lot stronger thanks to you. There's some things I want to teach him also. Maybe when it's time, he can finally learn more jutsus and wind styles. Yes, I did test that. He's a fire Nate. He has an affinity for fire and wind and water. Impressive, right? It is, actually. Kakashi says. He turned towards. There's a lot of tricks I do want to teach him. Some things. He turned towards Hiruzen. Hokage-sama. Can I be excused? I want to congratulate my student for his win. Hiruzen simply nodded. Dry proceeded to say, but beware. He's not the same Naruto. He's more laid back. And a lot more cocky. So more like Dante. More like Naruto. Dry simply said. But yeah, you can say that. He simply nodded and proceeded to vanish. Then he proceeded to reappear within the booth beside all the combatants. Well, look at all of you. You all seem happy. Ryu's proceeded to smile. Kakashi-sensei, you're here. Yep. I wanted to see all of you in your matches today. Couldn't miss it for the world. He turned towards. I want to congratulate all of you for making it through. Ryu's proceeded to smile. Of course, I would win. I won just barely. Akira proceeded to smile. You only won because of your raw power factor. She proceeded to grin. If I had done a little bit more training, I would have beaten you, President. Ryu's proceeded to smile. You have a lot more work to do, my queen. Kakashi proceeded to grin. That's good. That's good. He turned towards Naruto, seeing the blonde. He was sitting on the rail, laid back. The blonde proceeded to wink at Kakashi. Yo. You really have changed, huh? The blonde proceeded to smirk. What about it, Kakashi-sensei? Kakashi was still surprised. It was surprising to see this was the hyperactive blonde that he knew before. You could still see the energetic half of him, yes. It was still there. But it was mixed with this calm cool that was not recognizable. Probably from Dante. Kakashi remembered that what Jiraiya said. He's mastered more rebellions in his power, yes. But he has not achieved his devil breaker, his devil trigger, nor his balance breaker. But do not underestimate him. His unpredictability is quite high still. So, tell me, Naruto. How was your match with Neji? Easy. Didn't take much to beat him, actually. I could have taken him out pretty quickly. Didn't use any weapons. Kakashi proceeded to smile. Well, I bet you didn't. But now, we have a few more things to check out. Sakura proceeded to say underneath them, Kakashi-sensei, is Sasuke gonna really win this? After what Gaara did to Lee? Naruto became more serious at the mention of Lee. He better win. I'm hoping to meet him at the finals. Kakashi proceeded to nod. Sasuke will win, no doubt. But he can't allow his guard to be dropped, not once in this fight. For the match, Hayate proceeded to say, are you two ready? The Uchiha simply said nothing, so did Gaara. Hayate proceeded to lift up his hand and said, start. He took back, allowing him to space. The Uchiha watching him slowly. Gaara stood there, arms crossed, his eyes unblinking. He simply spoke, Mother has been waiting for you. Mother has been wanting your blood for a while now. The Uchiha proceeded to simply scoff. Really now? You'll have to do better than that. Mother says she'll enjoy this. Gaara proceeded to send a wave of sand at Sasuke. The wave of sand proceeded to rush forward. The Uchiha seemed to be immediately crushed by the sand as it impacted his body. Gaara watched, his eyes slightly widening. He didn't feel anything. He turned to see the Uchiha behind him, simply staring at him. Is that all? Disappointing. The sand sliced to bits, pieces. The movement was so fast. The blonde proceeded to say he used Yamato. He simply said, Issei proceeded to blink. I could barely even see him move. He proceeded to watch. Interested. Azazel, who was seemingly there randomly at that some point, proceeded to say, well, he really is faster than he seemed. Issei proceeded to blink in shock. Wait, Azazel, how did you get here? Seemed like you did. Or should I say, Volley. From the shadows, Volley proceeded to appear. He proceeded to watch. So this is the one that took my sacred gear from me, huh? It's not bad, actually. I like to see him compared to my new power now. Scales seemingly shifted upon his arms, similar to Issei. Hey, you have the... He perceived the grin. Same scales? It seems like a bit of the red dragon, white dragon's power left us, yes. But we kept a small portion that remains to us. Now we are dragons ourselves. But we still have a rivalry we need to finish also. Issei proceeded to look at Volley, nodding. Right, we do, don't we? We do. Then he turned down. So this is our successors, huh? Or your successor. The blonde proceeded to turn. Naruto looking at him. So you're Volley, the previous White Dragon Emperor. I can see why. You were probably one of the strongest ones before me and Sasuke came around. I can definitely see you're going to surpass Issei very soon. You probably already did by now. Issei proceeded to grin. Good. I want him to surpass me. That this shows. As a successor, he's doing a better job than you. Father proceeded to chuckle. I don't think the Uchiha needs my help. But you probably will need my guidance with Albion's power. The Uchiha proceeded to reappear and vanish, dodging Gaara's attacks. Each attack was quick, fast. The Uchiha proceeded to dodge. I'm getting bored of this. He proceeded to release Yamato from his blade, from his hilt, as the blade proceeded to cut, slashing right into the sand. Gaara's sand armor proceeded to protect him, barely. Gaara's eyes widening. This was shocking. This power, it was different. The Uchiha proceeded to stare. Don't tell me this is all you got. I'm getting bored. Gaara proceeded to watch, simply staring. Then he proceeded to send more sand. The Uchiha proceeded to dodge, weaving around. He was moving, just allowing people to see, just to put on an entertaining show. He proceeded to jump on the wall, arena wall, and proceeded to continue to jump back. He could probably easily cut through Gaara's defenses, but where's the fun in that? The Uchiha proceeded to smirk, deciding to do something. He started putting away Yamato, putting the blade upon his waist. As they rested there, he started doing hand signs. Kakashi's eyes widening. He's going to use it this early? So you're just trying to put on a show, aren't you, Sasuke? The blonde proceeded to blink. What's he doing? Issei noticed the energy build. I don't know. He's gathering chakra? Guy's eyes widening as he recognized those hand signs from anywhere. Kakashi, You didn't really teach him that jutsu, did you? As in a loud chirping sound was heard. As a loud screech was heard as lightning proceeded to cackle on the Chia's hand, gloved hand. As it continued to cackle, the power was raw, focused, concentrated. Sakura proceeded to blink, looking at Kakashi-sensei from above her. Kakashi-sensei, what is that move? What is that jutsu? Toji proceeded to continue to eat, interested, but he was slightly staring at it. It looked intense. Shikamaru proceeded to stare. No kidding. Look at the raw output of that thing. Akira proceeded to smirk. Well, that's something. Didn't know he can do lightning. Irina proceeded to blink. What's up with that sound? Hey, what the hell is that thing? The blasters point. That is a Chidori. The lightning blade. Huh? They all proceeded to turn towards Guy. It's one of Kakashi's only the true moves that he created himself. The Chidori. The 1,000 birds. You see, it's an assassination jutsu. High, A rank. Almost S for its lethal attack. It increases the user's speed for power, giving strong piercing power, but doubling their speed to incredible heights. Only thing that it needs to be done in one straight movement. No zigzags, no nothing. One straight path. The Chidori comes down to its raw speed. The more speed, the more piercing power it has. And the more piercing power, the more damage it can do. Also, I proceeded to turn towards Kakashi, breathing out, and you taught a Genin, an A rank, almost S rank move like that. Kurenai's eyes narrowed. That's very reckless, Kakashi. Quite reckless, in fact. He needed it. But the bar proceeded to say, I'm not sure he did. He already has powerful move enough to cut this guy completely. Kakashi simply shrugged. I thought it would be good for him, for his arsenal. To use it for something. But I didn't think he was going to use it for this. The bar proceeded to turn. He's just putting on the show, isn't he? Just showing off. He's proceeding to scowl. Father proceeding to smirk. So, I think I understand you, Sasuke Uchiha. The Uchiha's eyes flared, flaring of crimson. Then now, something familiar, as it proceeded to rush down, blinding speeds. Energy boosted by devil enhancement. He proceeded to rush down faster than before, much faster than any of the Jonin expected. Kakashi was already used to this, seeing the type of speeds from Sasuke. That's high shooting, almost Jonin levels of speed. Sasuke proceeded to shout out, Chidori! As the attack proceeded to fly through, Gaara proceeded, eyes widened. He proceeded to make a sand dome around him, quickly. But the attack went straight through. The raw power of it was enough to pierce through the dome easily, hitting him. Everyone proceeded to go quiet, in shock. The Uchiha simply smirked. He knew he hit something. Gaara proceeded to breathe heavily. He looked down. His heart was beating faster than before. He looked down to see the Uchiha's hand was right at his side. And on the Uchiha's hand was blood. Not the Uchiha's blood. His blood. His eyes bulged in shock. Blood. That's blood. That's my blood. He proceeded to scream out. The scream felt horrifying. Everyone in the crowd proceeded to freeze. Something about that felt off. Terribly off. The blonde's eyes narrowed immediately. Drake seemed to speak within his mind. Something's wrong. I can tell. As a bit of a demonic chakra proceeded to appear, the Uchiha proceeded to pull his arm back immediately. The sand attacked him viciously. He put on Yamato, cutting the sand to bits. He backed away farther, halfway across the arena. As Gaara's form proceeded to change more, sand forming a sort of beast-like image of something. A tail grew from his back, a longer tanuki tail. Markings appeared as he grinned, his arm fully covered in sand. Yeah. Sasuke's eyes narrowed. A demon, he simply said. So you're a demon. The Blonde's eyes widening. The hell is that? Then he heard it, the fox within his mind. The Tanuki, as it simply snarled. You know this, furball? I do. That is Shukaku, the One-Tails, my foolish younger brother, the Tanuki. The Blonde's eyes narrowed immediately. He's the One-Tails. That means a Biju. Then that means Garze. You remember the word that Jiraiya used to deem people like him, Jinchuriki. In a way, he saw Sasuke's eyes narrowed. That cold, precise calculation was not anymore. This wasn't about fun and games. He was actually going to kill this guy. Damn it, the Blonde simply said. He was ready to jump in between the two. He couldn't allow Sasuke to kill some person, even if he was a Jinchuriki. That made it worse. He didn't choose to be like this. Kakashi proceeded to grab his shoulder. Naruto, wait. Do you feel that? Huh? Feel what? Then feathers proceeded to fall. Everyone in the arena proceeded to fall conscious randomly. Kakashi and the other Jonin immediately put a genjutsu. All the Genins around proceeded to notice this also, them being unaffected by the quick action of the Jonin. The heck was that? The Blonde said. A genjutsu. As sand and sound shimmer proceeded to attack, Kakashi proceeded to kick one away. Asuma punching another. Using his chakra blades, he proceeded to start fending them off. It's an invasion, as he simply said. The Blonde proceeded to look, seeing a pillar of dome right where the Hokage was. Old man Hokage, the Blonde said, his eyes becoming more serious. Rias, who the hell could do this? Kakashi proceeded, eyes narrowed, simply saying Orochimaru. That snake guy? Rias' eyes narrowed. What does he want? Probably to kill the Hokage, as Asuma simply said. Purvey stations with him, at least. That gives him a fighting chance. The Blonde turned, seeing that Gaara was running away. Sasuke's eyes narrowed. Where do you think you're going, demon? The Uchiha simply said, as Gaara ran. The Uchiha proceeded to follow him at a blurred speed. He proceeded to follow, vanishing as he followed loaded in Jinchuriki. Damn it, Sasuke! The Blonde simply scowled. Kakashi said to him, I'm going after Sasuke. Naruto, wait, we need you here. Someone's gotta stop him. He can't just kill Gaara. He's a Jinchuriki, like me. Kakashi saw the look in Naruto's eyes. He saw it. There was that pain. Thinking of Naruto. He wanted to save him. The silver-haired ninja proceeded to sigh. Fine, take the rest of the team with you. Go. Asuma, I'll clear a path for you. Guy proceeded to kick another. And I'll do the same. Me and the other Jonin's will take care of this. They proceeded to nod. Rias and the others proceeded to head out. They proceeded to rush out. Kiba taking another. Kiba, stay. He nodded. Also, Azia, we're going to need you to stay here. Azia, but it's better if you stay here. People are going to need your medical assistance. Issei proceeded to nod. To stay here. It's safer. The others proceeded to leave. I'll stay here, as Kaneko simply said. The backup keeper and Nausea. As the others proceeded to leave, Zenobia proceeded to rush forward, fighting another one. You two, you guys go. Me and Arena got these. They all proceeded to not hang out as they rushed forward. Sakura proceeded to book them and say, why would Sasuke go out fighting him by himself? He's dangerous. The bond proceeded to say, it doesn't matter. We need to get to him. She says it's depending on this. He turned towards Asuma, who was leading them. This is when Shikamaru said, why would Sasuke think he can fend by himself? He's strong, yeah, no doubt. But I'm not sure he's going to take that guy alone if he goes all out. What do you mean, Sakura said? He's going to need help. That thing that he's transforming into is a lot stronger than it looks. Look, it's hard to explain, I know. The bottom of his eye is narrowed. But we can't let that thing take him. As Asuma proceeded moving forward, they can feel the chalk in the distance, the battle raging on in the far distance. Issei proceeded, I can sense it from far. Volley proceeded to float. Besides, dragon wings on his back. Then we must hurry then. They proceeded to continue moving forward. Asuma seeing a few following them. Several are following us. I need to fall back. You all continue moving forward. Asuma says, wait! As Shikamaru said, Shikamaru, keep taking them forward. They need you. Asuma proceeded to fall back. Issei proceeded to follow, watching this. Shikamaru has already made his mind known. Naruto stood looking at him, nodding. Go. Go with your sensei. Defend him. Are you sure? Yeah, I got this. We got this. As they proceeded, saying, go. Asuma will need your backup. He proceeded to turn around, leaving. Reese and the others proceeded to nod at each other. Issei punching his fist. Alright, let's go. They proceeded to move faster. They proceeded to finally arrive, seeing the Uchiha fighting a halfly formed Gaara with Shukaku's whose form started to spread slowly over. Sasuke was dodging yet again. He had a few scrapes on him, not too bad. His blue gold trench coat was still completely unfaded, untouched. Uchiha cut another one of the extending sand limbs. He proceeded to scowl. You're wasting my time, demon. He rushed forward, ready for it, blade gleaming. Yamato proceeded to be released from his hilt. In a flash, he proceeded to cut into Gaara. He proceeded to scream out, then grin. More sand forming, healing him. As his already torso was consumed, he proceeded to grin, half of his face already gone. I'm not done yet. I'm not done at all. The others proceeded to arrive, his eyes widening. What the hell is going on with him? The blonde proceeded to see this as he proceeded to pull out Ebony and proceeded to fire near the gun. It proceeded to hit Garb, knocking the right arm off completely, dispersing, revealing Gar's real arm. Sand covered it once more. Gar growled and snarled. You! 9! The blonde's eyes narrowed. So you recognize me, huh? Good. The Uchiha proceeding to get ready, his blade gleaming. Dope. This is mine. Stay out of this. You can't finish him off on your own. What makes you think I can't? His armor, as Divine Guardian activated immediately. As Albin's voice roared out, Vanishing Dragon, Balance Breaker. As white armor proceeded to form around Sasuke, Volley's eyes proceeded to look Interested. Already a balance breaker. Interesting. He turned towards Volley, looking. So you are also here, Volley. As Albion's voice boomed. Yes, I'm interested in your new host, Albion. A lot of potential. But you think they can handle this? More than enough. As Albion said, his voice confident. Don't be prideful about this, as the Bond shouted out. Just stay out the way. As he proceeded to rush forward, blade gleamed. He rushed forward ready to... This is when Garb seen the grin. You cannot beat me. He rushed forward, clashing. The shockwave was large, big. All of them were blown back. Issei proceeded to grab the trio. Come on! He proceeded to catch Ryu's and Akato, stopping them from blowing away. Naruto caught Sakura, proceeding to catch her on a branch. He proceeded to set her down. Sakura proceeded to say, what's going on? Where did our armor come from? It's Sasuke's balance breaker. A powerful mode of the divine dividing. No time to explain. He proceeded to glare and rush forward. Rebellion proceeded to be pulled from his back. He swung the blade first. Garb proceeded to notice, swatting his hand away. The Bond blocked. He spun around, fixing himself, and leaped forward yet again. The two clashed with each other, moving in synchronization. Yu Uchiha was faster with his balance breaker, yes, but the Blonde's raw power was evident, needed. Two swung their Yamato and Rebellion respectively, slashing into him. The one Tails Judiki host proceeded to slam to the tree. He snarled, foolish. You stay out of my way. Sand proceeded to consume him more. As immediately Sand proceeded to wrap around Sakura, slamming against her to a tree. The Blonde's eyes lighting. Sakura! As he shouted out. Sand slapped him away, sending him crashing into several of the trees. He proceeded to groan. You gotta be kidding me. The Blonde glared. Fine. I guess we're doing this. He's ready to continue to fight. The Uchiha proceeded to rush forward yet again, clashing with Gaara. They continued to clash. No time to win. No time to hold back. Divide! As more of Gaara's chakra was divided, added to Sasuke's power. He slashed yet again, faster than before. Several seconds later, several judgment cuts proceeded to slash into Gaara's form. He proceeded to snarl, glaring. Gaara proceeded to allow sound to fully form around him, as an explosion of sand proceeded to arise. It rose to a height of 100 meters, maybe even bigger. As the sand proceeded to form to a construct of a large beast like Tanuki, it proceeded to grin largely. Being a creature on all fours, it proceeded to roar out. Garb seemed to be on his forehead as he proceeded to glare. Now, Mother shall have her blood. What is this? Asked Sasuke, said, surprised for once. He proceeded to dodge yet again, flying up quickly. The Blonde proceeded to race by him, ran up a tree. A tailed beast, the Blonde simply said. A tailed beast. The Uchiha proceeded, eyes narrowed, now understanding. One of the demon tails, of course. He proceeded to levitate above the air, the Blonde floating beside him. Issei proceeded to rise, his dragon wings spread out. Red scales gleaming like blood. Volley proceeded to follow along. You two are going to need help, as Issei simply said. The Volley proceeded to nod. I don't need help from anyone. As Sasuke simply spoke, his voice edged, but more seriously. But there's still fatigue within him. Just accept the help, goddammit. Fine. He say, Naruto, make an opening for me and Vali. We'll use the power of the white dragon to subdue this one. You sure about this? The Bombasina say, at least he's working with us. Let's go. The Bombasina launched forward, pulling out Ivory and Ebony, and proceeding to fire into Tanuki's form. The Tanuki's form proceeded to consume the bullets. It didn't seem like they care. Damn it. It's too freaking strong. He proceeded running at it. Riz proceeded to fire a wave of destruction. It proceeded to take a good large chunk, but it's simply reformed. It's even too big for my destruction to take it out completely. Both Vali and Sasuke proceeded to blur, moving faster than before. You know what to do, right? Yes. The Uchiha said, the two rushing forward, higher speeds. I'll shrink using dimension warp. Sasuke's arm raised. The armor arm proceeding to clench, trying to shrink down the large Tanuki's form. It started to shrink slightly until Garb proceeded to put more chakra into the form. It proceeded to shrug it off easily. It proceeded to open its mouth, firing an air bullet. The two proceeded to dodge quickly and fast. Damn it. Their attacks weren't doing anything. The blonde proceeded to keep firing it. Issei proceeded to fire several flames. Fire started jutsus, but nothing was really impacting it. You gotta be kidding me, as he simply said. Jumping back as Akano proceeded to fire a large volt of lightning. But it did nothing. Oh, you got... Oh, okay. She proceeded to fly back, getting away. Being in her priestess outfit, she proceeded to fire a larger bolt. It struck it at its chest. It proceeded to turn into glass for a moment, and then more sand crushed and completely shattered it, and more sand replaced it. She proceeded to shatter, not enough to completely heat it up and turn it to glass. The blonde proceeded to be flown back by another air bullet by the large Tanuki. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, the blonde said, growling out. This thing's too large. As this is when Garb proceeded to say, I am tired of this. He proceeded to do a hand sign. Paralysis. As his body proceeded to go completely limp, the lifeless husk of Shikaku's body proceeded to glow for a moment, as the Tanuki's eyes proceeded to brighten with life, and then a screech of a roar came out from it. Too realistic, too primal, too real. I'm free! As the beast proceeded to shout. Finally! It proceeded to move on all four of its limbs with a nimbility of just pure shock. Finally, I can move. About time. I was wondering when I can move. It proceeded to grin. And look what we have here. Donations. The bomb proceeded to back up. Oh shit. Okay. He proceeded to back as the beast proceeded to slam its paw right where he was. He caught Rhea before she could fall over. The blonde proceeded to rush her, taking her up as he proceeded to blur. Holding her, he proceeded to say, any ideas? A combination attack? I can probably share some boost. How many boosts are you on? 13? She proceeded to blink it. Is that going to be enough for all of us? Maybe. But I'm not sure. It's too big to completely take over. Sasuke's judgment cuts are probably not going to cut it all up. It'll just reform. And his sand manipulation and wind manipulation is way too strong. The others proceeded to gather near him, looking at the others. The Uchiha proceeded to drop from his balance breaker, breathing heavily. He proceeded to scowl. I could use double trigger. Don't bother. It won't be enough. This thing's too big. You're already drained. The Bond turned. I'm already drained also. We all are. He said proceed to breathe heavily. Volley also. This thing's a lot harder than it looks to take down. The Bond proceeded to put it down on the branch. Proceeded to look at Tanuki. And proceeded to look for them. Where did you go? Come on. I just want a little bit of fun, you know. After being shit for so long. I have an idea. Something that might even the odds for us completely. But I'm gonna need time to charge it up. He turned towards the others. Can you all do that for me? Reese raised her eyebrow. What do you have planned? I'm gonna fight with the same firepower. He proceeded to grin. But I need you all to do that. Can you give me enough time? Issei proceeded to nod. Yeah, I think I can give you a minute. More than enough, the blonde said. Volley proceeded to open his wings. You get a minute, that's all you're getting. Dude, Sharp turned towards him. I can probably do another minute, but that's all. The blonde proceeded said, good. Drag, transfer the boost. Transfer, the dragon shouted. The boost proceeded to spread out equally towards the others. Volley raised his eyebrow. You sure is this worth it? You're gonna need it a lot more than me. Go. They all proceeded to head out, blurring high speed. Drake proceeded to say, you ready? Ready. Boost, as the dragon said, repeatedly boosting his power higher and higher than before. My maximum's at least 30. He proceeded to continue boosting. He started to charge up his chakra. His chakra proceeded to flare brightly. Fox, I need your chakra. The beast proceeded to growl. Fine. Take it. He started doing hand signs. That's just a minute. All I need is a minute. He watched his teammates, his friends, and Volley. They were fighting. He proceeded to fire a large fireball. It was huge. The size of a large building, maybe bigger. It proceeded to hit the side of Shikaku. Shikaku proceeded and then take the attack. Then his arm completely fell, but then reformed. Interesting firepower, little lizard. He proceeded to slam his palm right where he was. He dodged, flying back. He flew higher. Volley proceeded to fire several beams of magic. Several beams of magic proceeded to hit, blasting back Shikaku for several feet. Shikaku proceeded to grin. Interesting. You all have so much potential. But I can't wait to see if you can scream loudly. A combination attack of destruction and holy lightning proceeded to strike its side. It proceeded to snarl, glaring. Eyes glowing brightly. It didn't like that. Well, that's not good, Rhea said. Her and Alka proceeded to fly back, taking skies. It slammed its tail right where they were. All right, now, the Bond proceeded to do hand signs and proceeded to slam it down, shouting out, God, summoning jutsu. As a poof of smoke proceeded to appear, as Gamakichi proceeded to appear. Oh, hey, Naruto. The Bond's eyes widening. Gamakichi, what the hell are you doing here? I heard you summoning and I called to you. Where's your dad? I don't know. Damn it, I need your father. Can't try again. He proceeded to gather more chakra yet again. What you doing for? He proceeded to look, turning towards. Oh. A wave of air proceeded to rush forward him. He proceeded to meet Gamakichi, but was blown back, crashing into several trees, groaning. The Bond looked down, looking at him properly. You okay? Gamakichi proceeded to have his eyes spinning. Then she shook his head. Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for the save there. So you're facing the Biju. The One-Tails, huh? How did you get in this predicament? Long story short, invasion. Sound and sand invaded. The bomb started doing hand stretches again, charging up chakra. Come on, come on, come on! He decided to put all his boosts within his jutsu. And he proceeded to slam his hand down once again. As then shouted out. Thinking about all these teammates, everyone within the village. Haruzan, Jiraiya, all the others. Azia, Kiba, Jovia, Arena, Sakura, Reese, Akano, and the others. They needed me. He proceeded to shout out, "Summoning Jutsu!" As then a large poof of smoke proceeded to appear. He felt something underneath him and proceeded to sigh in relief. Finally, as Gamabuta proceeded to breathe out. You know, I was just about to have a good time with my wife. And then you have to interrupt me, kid. This better be good. Sorry, Toad Boss. I need help taking that thing down. You proceed to point at Shikaku. I beat you. Again? Why am I being put up against things that aren't my pay grade? Pops, asked Gamakichi proceeded to say. Huh? Gamakichi? What the hell are you doing here? Well, he tried summoning you first, but I answered the call first, so... Yeah, but that thing just attacked us. It did what? It just attacked us. Alright, kid. We got ourselves a deal. How about we pummel some tanuki? I would like some tanuki steak. I bet it will taste nice. He proceeded to pull out a large tonto, pulling it out. The blonde proceeded to grin. Good. Gama proceeded to rush forward, hopping as he proceeded to say, "Alright, you better get ready." He proceeded to launch himself forward into the air. Started doing hand signs. He fired a large water bullet at Shikaku. Shikaku noticed the water bullet and proceeded to fire out a large air blast. The air blast proceeded to crash into the water, sending water splashing everywhere. Alan put the proceeded to rush forward, pulling his tonto, cutting into Shikaku's side. He proceeded to scream out, "Oh, you quiet squirting fucking toad!" He proceeded to chomp towards Gamabuta. Gamabuta jumped back. He proceeded to land, hopping forward. "Alright, kid. We can't let that thing form a Bijidama. You got any ideas?" No, not really. Come on, kid. I need something, at least." He proceeded to find another water bullet at it. Sakaku proceeded to fire another air bullet. It proceeded to splash, yet again, sending more water out. He proceeded to jump into the air, once again, dodging. Gamabuta proceeded to do hand signs. Fire style. Boiling ash. He proceeded to fire out boiling oil. The boiling oil is burning. He proceeded to immediately crash to Shikaku's form, burns half of his body. Shikaku proceeded to scream, "Oh, you bitch!" He proceeded to shatter his left side, reforming it immediately. You know how beautiful my face is? And you're ruining it. I'll have you. I have total wallet when I'm done with you. He proceeded to land upon Shikaku, clashing. Shikaku proceeded to stop laying his tonto. Gamabuta jumped back. "Alright, kid. I need something good. Something with claws and teeth." "What, transformation?" "Yeah, think of something. Anything." "Right. Transformation." Gamabuta proceeded to rush forward. "Alright. Any second now. Come on. Think of something. Claws and teeth. Claws and teeth. Claws and teeth." He proceeded to ponder, really thinking about it. "I got it. Transform!" as Gamabuta shouted. Within a large poof, Gonbutsu's form immediately changed into a large red silhouette, a fox with 9 tails. He took the form of the QB. Chicago was freaked out for a moment. What the hell? Karap! Dan was slammed right into by Gamabuta. The bomb proceeded. Alright, kid. As Gamabuta proceeded to get a good grip with his transformed fangs. You best do your job! Right. He proceeded to look at Gara. He was sleeping on the head. If I wake him up, then he gets his ass up. He proceeded to launch himself off Gamabuta. Gamabuta proceeded to de-transform back to himself, having a good grip now. The bomb proceeded to run up Shikaku's form. He proceeded to continue attacking. Sam proceeded to launch at him. The bomb proceeded to cut with Rebellion, or set a wave, a dragon shot to disperse it. He proceeded to jump over for another attack. Crimson Peak's flames burned upon his right arm. He proceeded to send it out, sending a wave of flames as it turned everything around him to glass. He dodged and jumped over several attacks that buried from underneath the glass that he was standing on. He moved quickly. Damn it. There you are. He proceeded to rush forward at Gara. Alright, you bastard, wake the fuck up! He was ready to punch him, but then sand got in the way. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. He proceeded to swing Rebellion, the blade gleaming with demonic energy, slashing it in half. He moved forward, jumping towards Gara. He put Rebellion upon his back, and root back his left arm, boosted gear glowing, the gem glowing brightly. The 2 gems shined, and the bomb proceeded to shout, "Wake the hell up!" He proceeded to swing, but sand proceeded to get in the way. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me! He punched through the sand. Jumping forward, he pulled back his head. Alright then, here goes nothing! And slammed it into the redhead's skull, jolting him awake. Gar's eyes bulged from the pain. Gar proceeded to hiss, and Shikaku immediately started to go dull. What? No! You gotta be kidding me! I just got free! Damn it! I just got out of there! As his whole sand body proceeded to crack, then fall apart, sand falling. The 2 proceeded to fall. The bomb proceeded to Gamabunta. Thanks, told boss. The toad proceeded to nod, dispelling himself. The bomb proceeded to look at Gamikichi. Should probably do the same. No, I'm good, kid. No. You look at her. Go. Gamikichi proceeded to nod, dispelling himself also. The bomb proceeded to fall, crashing into several trees on the way down. So did Gar, as the 2 crashed into the ground. Boom! They proceeded to groan. Gar could barely move. He was hurt badly. Gar opened his eyes, turning. He looked to the side, saw the blonde. He was face down upon the ground. It looked like he was barely even move. Rebellion was right across the blonde. The blonde proceeded to shift, groaning. Damn it. He looked at Gara, looking at him. So, you're still conscious, huh? Gara's eyes widening in shock. How are you still alive? How are you moving? The blonde proceeded to breathe heavily because I have people to protect. People that depend on me. You proceeded to shift forward, moving towards Gara. And I can't let them down. to let them down would be allowing death to say and get the better of me. I won't allow that. You proceed to shift forward. Gara proceeded to say, no, stay back. Stay away from me. The barber proceeded to say, I understand you. What? You're not the only one who suffers. We all do. I'm just like you, with a demon inside, the Nine Tails. I know what it feels like to be alone. The blonde had tears falling from his eyes. I know what it feels like to be abandoned, to be forgotten and called a demon, a monster. But I found people who care about me, who truly care for me. Naruto. He looked at Gaara seriously. His eyes slitted, but they were blue. You also have people who care about you. Your siblings. They care about you too. You continue to shift the way forward. They love you. And they will die. And they will rather die than see you ever get hurt. And so, if I have to drag myself across the ground to make you understand, then fine. If I have to beat into your consciousness for you to understand, then fine. But I won't stop. I won't stop until you understand. You understand me? Gaara simply whispered, I understand you. I know what it feels like. He turned towards the blonde. Who are you? The blonde proceeded to blink. Naruto Uzumaki. And I'm gonna become the next Hokage at the Hidden Leaf Village. Hokage? Yeah. And until then, I'll continue fighting and protect my precious people. So do you. You could become anything you desire, what you want. As long as you have people to fight for, then you'll have strength to continue doing the impossible. I understand now. The bomb proceeded to groan. Damn it. This is when Kankuro and Tamari proceed to arrive. Tamari's eyes wide. Gaara! She moved, of course, and quickly. Tamari. Kankuro. Kankuro proceeded to pick him up. Are you alright, Gaara? He looked at the blonde. He looked at him, glaring. He was ready to pull out his puppet, but Gaara said, no. No. Don't kill him. She proceeded to look at the blonde with silver highlights in his hair. He looked like he was on the verge of falling unconscious. She proceeded to look at Conquer. Let's return home. This is when Gaara simply said to Naruto, thank you, Naruto Uzumaki. They proceeded to vanish through the trees, moving there towards the hidden sand village, as Gaara simply said to them both, Kankuro, Tamari, I'm sorry. The two were surprised. Tamari proceeded to smile. Don't worry, Gaara. We forgive you. Kankuro proceeded to say, what siblings would we be if we didn't forgive our little brother? They continued to move forward, the blonde watching them. Sasuke proceeded to arrive, looking down on him. The blonde proceeded to look. Oh, hey. You're not gonna kill me, are you? Uchiha looked at him. Yamato was in his hand. His eyes narrowed. Or maybe you will. He proceeded to put the Yamato back in his sheath, then gave out a gloved hand. Picking him up as the blonde proceeded to wince. Hey, ow. Do you not have any brotherly care? Shut up, Dante, as Sasuke simply said. Wow, Virgil. Didn't know you cared. He proceeded to wince, groaning, looking at him seriously. But you're still a pain in the ass. Issei proceeded to arrive, saying, Hey, you're alive. He proceeded to grin. Whatever you did, that jutsu, that toad thing, to that fox, that was pretty wicked. He proceeded to help him up, taking his other shoulder. You alright, man? The barn proceeded to wince. Totally. Just peachy. He proceeded to wince. I might have broken a few ribs. Maybe internal bleeding. Who knows? Reese and the others proceeded to arrive. Akuno, Reese, as Volley proceeded to lower himself. Crazy, huh? Didn't know the Red Dragon could do that. Reese proceeded to smile. It's Naruto for you. But are you alright? We'll take you back to the village so Ozzy can look at you. Yeah, that'll be nice. Where's Sakura? She's right here, Akuno said, carrying Sakura. Volley proceeded to take her in her hands. Don't worry. Let's go back. Issei proceeded to look at him. Let me guess, after this you're gonna leave, huh? Volley proceeded to smirk. Of course, I have things to do. Like being up the Chaos Brigade, he simply grinned. New things to unlock, new things with my power. You know the difference. But soon, Issei, we'll have our fight. He simply nodded. The group proceeded to head off, moving. Sasuke was in a watch, remembering Naruto had that much power. He didn't even drop on Rebellion, his own power. He was able to defeat Gaara while he couldn't. His fist clenched on his eyes narrowed. He didn't like that. He was getting stronger and stronger than him. The fact that the Uchiha wasn't enough. His power wasn't enough to take him down. It made him angry. That knowledge, it upsetted him. The blonde was powerful enough to take out a Biji all on his own. And what did he do? Stand by and watch. To allow him. He scowled. He needed more power. Remember Orochimaru's offer. It was taunting now. More power. Then he rejected it. No. He'll gain his own power on his own. The thought came to mind. Maybe the temperament grew. But where could he find it? That type of power would be enough for him. More than enough. Be the strongest. But then in the process, could he really go for that power? He proceeded to pause, maybe to think about this later. He didn't even know the blonde had the other half of the amulet. But then he looked at the blonde closely, noticing on his neck, the blonde was unconscious, but it was there. The other half of the perfect amulet. His eyes gleamed with possessive power, hungry. Rias proceeded to notice this. She looked at the blonde Sasuke and then noticed the look that he was giving the amulet. Her eyes narrowed, but she didn't say anything. As they continued to move, the village proceeded to recover slowly over time. Hiruzen was he was wounded, but with Jiraiya's help, he managed to defeat and take on Gamon. He damaged two of them combined. Managed to damage Orochimaru's arms. It's enough to where he couldn't use it. So he'll be on the run. As Naruto was banished within the Hokage office, he proceeded to say, "All of you have done well. You protected the village in its time of crisis. And for that, I have to thank you all for it." They all proceeded to nod. So our honor, Hokage-sama, Ryusuke said, nodding. Yes. They proceeded towards Naruto and Sasuke, and Issei and Volley. And you four stood against Abichi just for the village. And you, young Volley, you fought because you clearly saw that you were needed, even though you weren't required to. I cannot have my rival and my successor dying anytime soon. He turned towards them. Well, I'll be here for a few days longer. Then I'm off. Or I'm off now. He got a message from his phone. I'll be off. I must go. Goodbye, Hokage-sama. I hope you feel better. He proceeded to dismiss himself, vanishing within the light. And back to the Chaos Brigade, as Issei simply said, watching him closely. They all proceeded to nod. Hiruzen proceeded to say, "We must watch them also. They are calculating, dangerous." The bomb proceeded to sigh. "Calculating dangerous, huh? Isn't that nice?" The bomb proceeded to crack his back. "Well, that sounds great, but I'm tired and I'm exhausted. And I'm still sore." Ozzy proceeded to use her sacred gear to heal him from his back, as she proceeded to say he took in a lot of internal bleeding. Yeah, no kidding. I fell from hundreds of meters. He proceeded to groan, wincing. "It really is a pain, though." This is when Rios and the others say, "Anything else, Hokage-sama?" No, not at all. Y'all can leave." They all proceeded to head out. Rios proceeded to say, "I want to talk to you in private, Hokage-sama." Go on. As the others proceeded to leave, Akano stayed with her, nodding. "I noticed a thing about Sasuke." Hiruzen's eyes narrowed immediately, becoming more serious. "What about it?" "He was eyeing Naruto's amulet. It was quite intense. I noticed the look in his eyes. Power hungry. I can recognize it from anywhere. I see it within the Devil Society of the Underworld." I'm assuming Naruto has one of the perfect halves of the amulet. The one from the reincarnate life as the Sons of Sparta. Are you sure it's the same one? Positive. I saw Sasuke of his own half. He was staring at it also. Contemplating. What do you think? Rios proceeded to look at Akano. Akano speaking. "I think he's planning to find the Temagure eventually." Hiruzen's eyes narrowed, remembering what Azazel said about that legend of Sparta. The Temagure, a holster to the word the blade of Sparta is, and one of the gateways leads to the world of Makai, the demon world where Mundus rules. They proceeded to nod. Sasuke. As the old man proceeded to rub his temples. "I'll tell to Kakashi to keep an eye on him, and Anbu to be on his post every minute. If he's really contemplating stealing that amulet from Naruto, you must tell your teammate to watch out." They proceeded to nod, understanding. "I have a feeling that he already has an idea. Because he's been subconsciously keeping it close. So he already has a clue that he's already on it." Rios proceeded to nod. "Very well. Keep an eye on it. Both of them." They proceeded to nod, heading towards the exit and leaving. Jiraiya proceeded to enter through the window. "I heard, kind of disturbingly, that the Uchiha wants to go after the Temagure for the blade of Sparta." His first birth father. Disturbing, yes. Here's what I'm to say, but I cannot keep this hat for very long. Hokage. Title? As Jiraiya said. Nodding. Here's what I'm to nod, yes. It's time for me to look for a successor. After Minato died, I didn't think I was going to take the hat again. But it's time for the Hidden Leaf Village to have a fifth Hokage. He proceeded looking at Jiraiya. But I cannot lead this village anymore. Let me guess, you want me to do it? I can't. I know you cannot. Jiraiya raised an eyebrow. Wait, really? Okay. It's time for her to come home, Jiraiya. Jiraiya proceeded to look at her seriously. Sensei, you really are saying and choosing her to be Hokage? Yes? Or would you rather have Danzo in power and know about this information between Naruto and Sasuke? Jiraiya's scowl proceeded to go present. No, I don't. Very well then. He proceeded to sigh, looking at the village. The village was recovering. With the help of Surgex and his men, we were able to recover the village, barely. The more of the supernatural world is hiding within our village. Yes, that's good. The worlds are combining. But the worlds are going to be a lot bigger than it seems. Jiraiya proceeded to look out towards the window. Right. How could I not say? So what do you want me to do? Look for her. Bring back Tsunade. Well, you mind that I don't take the Gaki with me? Yes, but Naruto's going to have a mission very soon. A mission? For what? The Alliance. Odinson's going to need the full team of DXD on side for invasion. Jiraiya proceeded across his arms, thinking about it. Alright. That makes sense. Right. Totally. So you want me to wait for it after that battle? Then I can take the blonde. Yes, of course. Jiraiya proceeded across his arms, thinking about it, and then proceeded to shrug. Alright, fine. I'll do it. I'll wait. But are you sure? I am very sure. But what troubles me is Orochimaru. He's after the Uchiha Sasuke's Sharingan. But now on top of this, we have these Chaos Brigade and the Akatsuki. 3 individuals who want power. And then if Sasuke's really going power hungry, then he's going to want even more power. 4 if he becomes a threat. He's already getting stronger every day, as Jiraiya says. Abnormally strong. He might become a threat. My highly chance of seeing it? Highly, probably 99%. Let's not bet on it yet, Jiraiya. Right. But am I wrong? Who's inside? No, you're not. The days seemed to pass. They were getting ready. The blonde seemed to stretch. So, we go to the underworld. Go to this party. Meet Odin, as in from Norse mythology? Ruth proceeded to nod, I guess. And then we fight another war. Or another battle. She proceeded to look and sigh. Yes, we had to fight. The barn simply shrugged. Oh, wait. Fine by me. Sasuke was simply sitting, staring at the sky. Sakura proceeded to ask, what's going on with him? Ria proceeded to shrug. I don't know. She proceeded to turn towards Naruto. Make sure you keep an eye on that amulet on your neck. The barn proceeded to turn, looking at her seriously. Then looking at the amulet. Yeah, I know. I know what it is anyways. He proceeded to looking seriously at Sasuke. Uchiha was simply staring. This is when Griffith proceeded to appear. The barn noticed him. Woman proceeded to wave. Hey! It's been a while. She proceeded to nod, smiling softly. It has. Then she looked at Uchiha, who's just staring up in the sky. I'm assuming that we're all ready. They all proceeded to nod. Good. Then they all proceeded to immediately be warped towards the underworld. Once at the underworld, they all you have is wear a dress for you all. The bomb proceeded to blink. Blinking, as Issei then proceeded to say, so we're wearing suits now. The bomb scowled. Gracia, Ni-chan, I'm not wearing that. Her eyes proceeded to narrow to blonde. It's proper formal for to appear to a grimoire. I know, but I don't want to wear that. Riz proceeded to sigh. Well, here we go again. At least your counterpart is doing the same. Uchiha was already taking the suit, going off to change. That's him. That's not me. A few minutes later, the barn proceeded to scowl. He was forcibly changed by Graphia. It wasn't by choice. It was by force. As soon as I proceeded to have a sweat drop, looking at the blonde who was scowling. I'm assuming that she forced you into that. What do you think? The blonde said, scowling. She proceeded to slap him on the back of the head. Respect for Sister Sama. Ow. Issei proceeded to snicker. She proceeded to scowl at him also. He proceeded to go quiet quickly. After whistling, so they proceeded to say, well, we're having a party currently, as y'all know, for your defeat of not just Kingdom Kokobil recently, when the world completely changed and warped to our two worlds, but also defeating an invasion upon the Hidden Leaf Village and stopping a tailed demon of Shukaku's power and impotence of the destruction of the world. The bomb said, look at the party going on. Oh, that's nice. Real nice. He proceeded to scratch his head, pushing aside. But really, the pain. He proceeded to stretch out. Then they proceeded to look around, nodding. Just enjoy the party. It's for you. Then we're going to talk to Odin later. All of them proceeded to nod. Everyone was now just chilling out, enjoying the party. The bond proceeded to chill. He was calmly nicely chilling out. He was tapping his foot. He couldn't drink, obviously. But he could have one thing. Pizza and ramen at the same time. Best day ever. He started getting an addiction to pizza. Ever since gaining more Dante's powers and personality, he took his taste too. And pizza became his second favorite food right after ramen. Ramen, or is it his first? He didn't know anymore. He liked both of them equally. He was enjoying it. And especially, the strawberry sundaes. Those were the best. He was enjoying the slice of pizza and proceeding to pause. An odd proceeding to sit down, asking him, "Are you alright?" The bomb said or not. "Yeah, I'm fine." "Why? You're not hurting anymore." "Mm-mm." "So I'm assuming you're gonna go to medical ninjutsu fully." She proceeded to nod. "Well, medical is my specialty, and I was thinking of learning more medical spells, so I thought, why not?" The bomb simply smiled. "It's a good think it'll suit you well." The bomb proceeded to grin, then continued eating. Rias proceeded to notice Kimiko. She snuck out. Issa and Rias nodded each other and followed. The blonde noticed immediately. "Azia, stay here." What's going on?" "Just stay here." The blonde proceeded to summon several shadow clones. "Patrol the west areas of the building. Make sure nobody gets inside." They all proceeded to nod, and the blonde snuck out. One of the clones proceeded to guide Azia back to the party. The blonde was following along. He proceeded to move forward, jumping, being as then he landed. Kuniko was sniffing out. Rias proceeded to say, "What's going on?" "She's here," as Kuniko simply said. The blonde landing beside him. "Who's here?" Rias was surprised. "You, Naruto, what are you?" "I noticed you guys from across." He immediately summoned the boosted gear, the gauntlet forming on his right arm. It was in his third liberation state. He looked around, and y'all notice this purple mist? Rias nodded. "Yeah, I do." "Drag?" "Right." Immediately, Drake proceeded to say, the blonde's weapons proceeded to pop out. Rebellion and Ebony and Ivory. He grabbed the two, spinning in the air, placing them in both, singing Rebellion upon his back, and then placing Ivory and Every in his hand, having them ready and aimed anywhere. Ethan proceeded to flare his wings out as he looked around. Shyness blow the smoke away? Probably. The blonde summoned several shadow clones. The group 10 clones proceeded to make a circle, all pointing their guns. One clone said, "I don't see anything, and there's just purple smoke everywhere. What the hell is this stuff? Smells weird, like funky." Then he shook his head off, proceeding to look around. Well, as a voice said, all turned immediately. The blondes pointing their guns at the voice. Seeing a woman with black hair and within two pigtails proceeded to say, "I didn't know all of you were here. And the new Red Dragon Emperor." "So it's true," Vali said. "You're quite handsome in person." "Who the hell's she?" "Kuroka," as Kimiko simply said. "My older sister." The blonde proceeded to pause, blinking once, twice. "Older sister? Wait, when did you have an older sister?" As one clone said. "Long story short," Rias simply said. Kaniko's older sister, Kuroka. She's an S-rank stray devil. High rank S-rank stray devil. Or high class stray devil. Right. Of course she would be. Isa's wings proceeded to part. "What do you want?" "Exactly." "Oh, I just want my little sister back. You know." The blonde's eyes narrowed. "You're not having her." He proceeded to point his gun at her. All the blonde clones pointing their own. Temper. Wow. It was true. Then she felt something behind her. "And the other one, the white one. Interesting." The Uchiha proceeded to point Yamato at her. Sasuke simply saying, the fact that you decided to invade this party makes you not so gullible to know that there's a lot of us here. But you're not alone, are you? She simply smirked. No, we're not. He simply turned looking. He looked at Naruto, nodding with him. The boy nodded also. Like he said, Uchiha says, Kaniko's not going anywhere. She stays here. This is where she belongs. And if you think you can steal her from all of us. As Rios' magic flared, Issei's wings spread out, Naruto's guns pointing at her, and Kaniko go hands up ready to fight. Think again. Kuroko taking her odds. She can probably beat at least Issei and Rios, probably, and take Kaniko, but probably couldn't take both Red Dragons down. Both Red and White Dragon down. Okay. I admit, I might be out of my class here, but I'm not totally defenseless. Sasuke proceeded to deflect a power pole as he turned towards Sun Wukong, the descendant of him, as he proceeded to grin fast. As Wukong proceeded to say, but agile. Uchiha's eyes narrowed. Alright, Kuroko, we got what we came here to do. She simply nodded. As they were proceeding to get ready to leave, Kuroko proceeded to turn towards Kaniko. Sharon, next time I see you, I hope you're ready to come. Kaneko's eyes narrowed. No way. She proceeded to sigh. Very well. And then they vanished, the purple smoke clearing. The blonde proceeded to pause, then put down his guns. Huh. I know you were gonna follow me eventually, but I didn't think it'd be that fast. Uchiha proceeded to place the Yamato back within its sheath. Then looking at Naruto and then saying, it was either that or ignore it. And the way you moved and left Azio with a clone said it all to me. We should head back before the others get worried. Rios proceeded to nod. We should. Kiko proceeded to nod towards. Thank you, all of you. I didn't think you would come in there for a second. Hey, don't worry. We got you. Then the blonde became more serious. But maybe next time we can watch. Tell us, you had a sister. She proceeded to say, don't push it. Hey, what can I say? I didn't know the little Kaniko had a big sister. They proceeded to head back, arriving. As then, they stood in front as Sir proceeded to nod. I'm assuming he had a little run-in with our guest. Rios simply nodded. Very well. I want to introduce you to all to our good fellow over here, Odin, the king of Asgard. Odin proceeded to look at them closely. Well, aren't you a fine fellow young men and women? Then he turned towards Naruto and Sasuke, the Red Dragon Emperor and the White Dragon Emperor. Interesting. And also the Sons of Sparta in one body? Impressive. Quite. But I have to admit, you two are very contrasting. He proceeded to grin. But, hey, life works in many fun ways. Then he turned towards Sorzex, proceeding to grin. But please do tell me. I mean, this is not all of them. This is all of them. Soccer proceeded to raise her hand. So, what's exactly going on here? This is what Odin proceeded to say. My son, Loki. He's forming another rebellion. And he's been plotting. He's proceeding to say, isn't that what Loki's been doing for the past, what? Millennia? Century? Yes, but he's acquired a plan. And he's planning on quite literally trying to take over the world. We can't allow that happen, can we? He's also aligned himself with the Chaos Brigade. Oh. Yes. This is what Odin was going to say. So, to stop him is simple. Huh. I guess so, wouldn't it? As the boss said. But hey, who knows? So how are we going to beat him? It's quite simple, actually. By the power of Mjolnir itself. Thor's hammer? I see and grin. Okay. Now that's some firepower I can get behind. That legendary weapon that chooses if you're worthy or not. 100% rep his chin. Okay. I don't mind. But it'll have to be wielded by the previous Red Dragon Emperor or the current Red Dragon. Or either the white one. Either one of you would do. The three looked at each other and looked back, nodded. But does not mean that Loki would be defenseless. He does have 3 highly powerful beasts under his control. Huh. Does he now? The Bond proceeded with an eyebrow. Okay. Don't mind kicking some beast ass. You proceeded to crack his knuckles. Nodding. Yes, this is. But you all need to get ready for this fight. This will not be easy. This is why my Valkyrie, Raw Spice, will be going with you. She proceeded to nod, her silver hair. The blonde proceeded to wave. Yellow. She proceeded to smile. You all seem to be in well hands. Good. My calculations upon Loki dropping will be very soon. So, how long do we have to prepare? A day and a half. Huh. Isn't that something? The boss said. A day and a half to kick this god's ass. Hey, what can I say? I love a challenge. He proceeded to grin. Ross proceeded to smile. I can see that. He proceeded to nod. Yes. Interesting. I can see the potential through all of you. Each and every one of you have potential. I wish you luck. This will be good for the new alliance that we have. They proceeded to nod, understanding. The next day was preparation for what they have. The Bond was touching the air, grinning. He proceeded to put on his outfit. The black pants with the orange streaks upon the waist. Shirtless, putting on his red trench coat and zipping up the sleeves. Putting his gun holster upon his back and proceeding to place ebony and ivory within them. Then placed rebellion upon his shoulder, with his kunai pouch and equipment, everything that he needed. He proceeded to grin. Oh yeah, this is more like it. Dude, GR was also prepared. Simply he proceeded to draw Yamato, drawing upon, then sheathed it once again. He turned towards him. You ready? Yeah, are you? He proceeded to grin. Very. Let's go. They all proceeded to arrive. Reese proceeded to say, so we're all ready, right? Issei proceeded to crack his knuckles. Yep. Reese proceeded to nod. Very well. She turned towards them all and proceeded to nod. Surly proceeded to say, I wish you all luck. Don't let your guard down one bit. Any of you. Then they vanished from the magic circle. Ross proceeded to say, looking around in the rocky area, he's here. I can feel him. The bond walked forward, stepping. What the hell is this? He proceeded to shout out. This is rocky formation. This is nothing. Boring. Where's all the action? As he gestured towards the rocky area, Orius proceeded to say, we need to find Loki first. Then they heard a loud roar. They all turned and looked to see a large serpentine-like creature. Midgard, Rossby simply said, trying to keep her eyes off of the blonde's exposed torso. Ooh, now that's something. The blonde proceeded to grin. Sasuke's eyes narrowed. Interesting. As he simply said. Sakura proceeded to raise an eyebrow. So that's a large creature. She turned towards looking around. She was ready. She's been doing a little bit of hand-to-hand combat, and it was going well for her, actually. Arena summoned a blade of light, and there's this thing heading straight towards us, seeing several hounds of wolves. A larger one, as it was Fenrir. Then Loki appeared, grinning. Well, well, well. Look what we have here. My dear daddy sent me gifts to play with. Not bad. But a bit downgrading. But I would love to see what all of you can do. The blonde proceeded to grin. How about you come after me? Let's have at it. Go, my children. Feast on their flesh. The wolves proceeded to howl, rushing forward. The blonde grinned. Oh boy. He proceeded to rush forward, jumping towards the largest wolf, Fenrir. The blonde proceeded to clash with the wolf, kicking it back as it proceeded to whine, then snarl. What's wrong, big puppy? You having trouble? Come here. Come on. The wolf howled, snarling forward, rushing at him. The blonde dodged. He proceeded to bound around, laughing. Dude Char proceeded to slice another wolf down, cutting it easily. His eyes turned towards the big serpent, while the others dealt with the other wolves. Dude Char proceeded to say, I'll simply deal with Midgard. As a voice roared out, as Divine activated, the wings popped out and roared. Vanishing Dragon, Balance Breaker! As the white armor proceeded to appear on Sasuke, he proceeded to fly into the air, going straight for Midgard. The dragon proceeded in turn, noticing him immediately. Sona and her team proceeded to arrive, looking. She proceeded to nod at Rias. So I'm assuming this is where the act is all happening. She turned to see Naruto already fighting. And your other teammates are fighting. Taji proceeded to fire a cord at one of the wolves, sucking its energy. He proceeded to grin. Well, too bad. We have a few things in common. He saw the blonde percent grin, and Naruto's doing pretty well, not gonna lie. Issei was dodging at the wolf. He proceeded to punch a wolf, sending it flying back. It's been a while. What have you been doing? Probably be seen to say, been taking care of his business back in our home world. If these worlds fuse together, there's a lot of things we gotta keep the world under pressure. We have to literally manipulate everyone's mind on Earth to think that Shinobi existed. Wow, isn't that something? Yeah, it was. I thought you'd be seen as turn dodging and attacking. Easily be seen to kick another wolf. But truly, that's not the best we can do, can we? Nope. The two proceeded grin, rushing forward and attacking the wolf together. The blonde dodged Fenrir once again. Come on. I have seen two other large big dogs better than you. But instead of, they had 3 heads and you had 1, so it's kind of giving off anxiety. The wolf proceeded to snarl, rushing forward. The blonde dodged it again. He proceeded to slash to its side. It proceeded to whimper out. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt you? He proceeded to fire at it. You're at it, grinning. I did, didn't I? They continued to fight, clashing with each other. The blonde was dancing around him, using royal guard. Then he noticed it. Within a pillar of light, a hammer appeared. Mjolnir. Oh, sweet hammer time. The bottom seemed to notice, but he could probably go for it. But where's the fun in that? But then yet again, he needs to take this thing down. He received a blitz forward, ready to attack it. Okay, kicking it back as he rushed for the hammer. Ross might be saying, the hammer! Issei's noticing it. He's racing. Naruto's already on the case. The bomb proceeded to grin, rushing forward, jumping towards the hammer. Oh yeah, it's hammer time, baby! As he grabbed the hammer from his hilt, he proceeded to grin, spinning it around. Woo! As he proceeded to pause, noticing something behind him. He turned slowly, seeing Fenrir behind him. Oh crap. Reese proceeded to shout, look behind you! The bomber didn't have any time. And then his teeth sank into his flesh. The bomber's eyes was widening in shock. No, she simply whispered out. He crashed towards the ground, groaning. It proceeded to thrashing him in his fangs, then tossed him. He smashed into a wall, groaning. Ugh. Damn it. He fell immediately, collapsing to the ground. No, she shouted, immediately appearing towards his side. She shook him quickly. Naruto, stand up, please. But there was no response. No. She started panicking. You can't die yet. Not yet. Tears started to form. No, you can't die. She started slapping his face quickly, but nothing. He wasn't waking. The others were shocked. Issei seemed to scowl. You son of a... Immediately scales wrapped around his whole arms and legs. A tail proceeded to form, wings exploding from his back. He launched himself forward at high speed, crashing into the wolf. You mutt! He slammed it down repeatedly. Its face crashed into the ground. Then he tossed it. Sasuke's eyes narrowed, looking at the wolf. Impotent beast. He simply sent a wave of blue demonic energy. It blasted into the wolf as it shouted out in whining pain. Rhea's power exploded dramatically. Crimson energy proceeded to float around. The nearest wolf proceeded to pause. Her target was aimed at it directly. You. She raised her hand, and a pillar of pure destruction proceeded to blast towards it. The wolf howled out in shock. It was completely erased within the next second. she watched the voice being completely erased. She proceeded to look down. No. Holding the blonde as the blonde proceeded to speak. Damn. That was pretty cool. Her eyes widened and seeing the blonde. He was healing rapidly. Without Phoenix tears? The blonde proceeded to get up, wincing. Oh, that hurts. He saw the cubie healing and rapidly, but along with his own half-demonic nature from rebellion and from Dante's abilities, he proceeded to wince, getting up slowly. Ah. You. Hey, I'm sorry for scaring you there. We're at even, right? She proceeded to smile, holding him tightly. Don't you ever do that again. No promises. He proceeded to pat her back, looking at her, smiling. And hey, then he turned towards Smilnir, picking it up again. Don't worry, I got this one. Let me just go bashing God's face in real fast. But first, he proceeded to make his way towards Fenrir, seeing the beast proceeding to get up slowly. That hurt, puppy. He proceeded to pull out ivory, pointing at it and fired into its head. The beast went limp immediately. But bygones be bygones. Bygones be bygones. As his body proceeded to glow, the blonde noticed something was going on with it. From its piercing essence, a small glowing orb floated towards him. Huh? What's this? He proceeded to take it within his palm and it shot right into it. Several appendage-like, scale-like armor proceeded to appear over his arms and legs. Gauntlets and boots. And they had Fenrir's type of fur upon it. With a mask of a wolf. Claws on feet and legs. The blonde proceeded to notice. A devil arm, he simply thought. He proceeded to grin. Haha, nice. He proceeded to swing upon Mjolnir. Loki's eyes widening. What have you done to my beloved child? Don't worry. He's in good hands now. Tapping one of the gauntlet's arms. He proceeded to bound forward at predatory grace. But you should be more worried about yourself. Swinging the hammer, spinning it in the air. Doing a stylistic flip between the legs and then reeling it up. Feel my thunder! He shouted out, slamming it right into Loki. As the god shouted out in pain, thunder struck him immediately, sending a large bolt of lightning skywards. Boom! It came down. Loki was immediately unconscious. The blonde proceeded to grin. Nice. He proceeded to place Mjolnir down beside him, then tossing it in the air. The Midgard serpent fell crashing to the ground. Huh. Ain't that something? Sasuke proceeded to walk forward. Seeing the green light, he took it immediately. As the green light shined brightly, he gained the... Was that a bow and arrow? No, a machine. Not bow and arrow, but a blade. The blade proceeded to gleam in the hand. He drew the blade out. The blade transforming into a spear. Then changed shapes. He can form it into anything he can imagine. The Bond thought of Pandora's box. Dude Chia proceeded to notice this formation. Notice it followed whoever thought he wanted. A unique devil arm. The Uchiha simply smirked. Then towards the blonde, seeing him. The two nodded at their new devil arms. The blonde put something in away and put it within Drake's little realm. As then the blonde turned, grinning. Well, that was fun. He walked away, seeing a look. Ross had seen blink. What did you two do to those creatures? Turn them into devil arms. Devil arms? Weapons that we can turn into things. Creatures or technically demons that we can turn weapons into, basically. So I think simply walked past. You'll get used to it. We're proceeded to bring shocked that they can do that. You can do that? Yup. I just learned it now. Once they were back in the underworld, Odin proceeded to laugh, laughing loudly as he saw the image of Naruto slamming Mjolnir down upon Loki's face. He proceeded to laugh, rewinding the video to see it just again, seeing Loki's face in shock. Oh, that is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. His face said it all. Thanks. That actually makes me really happy. You're not that bad at yourself, old man. And you, my boy, have earned you a Valkyrie. The blonde proceeded to raise an eyebrow. A Valkyrie? For what for? Ross was over here has no boyfriend. No luck with men. At all. The blonde looked at her, looking strangely. She proceeded to flush red, looking at Odin. Odin-sama, have some respect. My self-esteem's already bad enough as it is. But you, my boy, seem to be the perfect fit. Huh. Thanks, I guess. He proceeded to turn away, looking at Sortex. So, we did everything we did. So, that everything? He proceeded to nod. The blonde grinned. That sounds nice. Then he proceeded to spin ivory, playfully. I would like several boxes of pizza in compensation. Ross wiped proceeded to raising an eyebrow. You want pizza as compensation? Yes. Griffey proceeded to sigh. You need a balanced diet. You can't have ramen and pizza and strawberry sundaes as food. What are you talking about? They're lovely. I love those things. Have some respect, Griffey and Nissan. She proceeded to sigh. This one's gonna be the death of me. She proceeded to drop her whole stoic maid facade just for that moment. Sort of proceeded to chuckle. She proceeded to look at him glaring. And don't you start. What did I do? You know what you did. But I apologized. No excuse. She proceeded to vanish within her own magic circle. Lady problems? Odin simply says. Yeah, lady problems. Reese proceeded to sigh. Well, it was tiring. I'll let you all go. She took her team and immediately left. Was back at the Leaf. They reported to Hokage to tell the mission report. Interesting. Good. Heard some proceedings say, you did a well job taking down Loki. If he was allowed to do what he pleased, he would have caused some problems for the village in the future. Good job, Team 7. Kakashi proceeded to smile. Good. And you also brought a friend? Also proceeded to nod. I was told to accompany by Odin-sama. Herzen proceeded to smile. Then you shall stay as the second team captain for Team 7 DXD. She proceeded to blink. Really? Yes. They can do some well for another trainer. It only makes sense. She proceeded to nod, looking at Kakashi. Very well. I'll bend to your tutelage. Bye. Gotcha, he shrugged. Alright, very well. He turned. And I'm assuming you all behaved? The Bonner proceeded to grin, having a pizza within his mouth. Yep, totally behaved. Rockland proceeded to scowl. Take your feet off the desk. Hey. What's up with you? You were so shy and bashful earlier. She proceeded to me to correct him, taking his feet off the Hokage's desk. Hiruzen proceeded to chuckle. You best be careful of that one. The boss proceeded to scowl. Then she proceeded to grab the pizza, taking it and tossing it out the window. Hey, I was eating that. He proceeded to scowl. You're gonna be eating healthy from now on. A balanced diet like raw, like Griffith-sama said. It's like silver-haired women don't give me a break. You see this? He just slouched into his chair. Well, I'm leaving. He turned away. Just calling for another mission or something like that. Then left. The others proceeded to follow along, making their way out. As they were all proceeding to leave, the blonde was walking down the street. Everyone was going back to do their own thing. As he walked, he proceeded to see Jiraiya. Kirby Sage, what are you doing? Waiting for you. For me? For what? We got a mission to do, kiddo. Mission? The boss eyes waving. But I just got back. I know. Yeah, you can't let me get a few days break? Nope. We got a mission to do. An important one at that. He proceeded to grab the blonde by his red trench coat. The others proceeded to smile, waving. Rios proceeded to say, thank you, Jiraiya-sama. He can do some outside work. Don't worry, redhead. I got you. Issei proceeded to grin. Jiraiya-sama, thank you. Your bricks are wonderful. So are you, my star pupil. So are you. Star pupil? I thought I was your star pupil. You'll get there someday. That's Jiraiya said, dragging the blonde out. Hey, what the hell? But then he was dragged out. This was bullshit. So why exactly are you dragging me out again? It's very simple, Gaki. We have a job. A very big job at that. And what is that big job exactly? He turns towards the blonde. We must look for the fifth Hokage. The blonde paused, stopping immediately. Fifth Hokage? You see him have his bag upon his back, rebellion and underneath it. Yes. The fifth Hokage. What are you talking about fifth? We had the third. Well, the third's retiring. Old man Hokage's retiring? Yeah. He's a little too old to take the hat on. Then why don't you take the hat? Jiraiya seemed to shrug. I have bigger things to do. Like what? Peeping? No. I, the village spy leader. I have a spy network that I keep. That spy network allows the village to keep tracks on everything around the world, even the supernatural. Your spy influence spreads that wide? He proceeded to nod. Yep. The blonde proceeded the process, thinking about it. Huh. I guess you really are not just a big pervert. Jiraiya proceeded to scowl. I'm not just a pervert. I am a super pervert. Get it right, kid. Right. Super pervert. How could I forget? He proceeded to turn, looking forward. I hope this is worth it. What are you going to give me in total? Jiraiya proceeded to grin, thinking about it. As they walked into another village. You really learned the fire tricks that I taught you. What else do you want to learn? Something cool, at least. Amazing. Cool. Amazing, huh? Yeah. Thing. That'll go. Shebang. The blonde proceeded to say, and Dariah proceeded to grin. Right. Shebang. I know just what to teach you. But first, I'm gonna need your wallet. The blonde's eyes raised, widened, and its eyebrow raised. Why do you want Gama-chan? I'm gonna need it. So, hand it over. He proceeded to sigh, pulling up the frog wallet. Dariah proceeded to open it, counting the money. Nice, nice, nice. I was gonna use that for my pizzas and ramen and Sundays. Pizza, ramen, Sundays. Right. I'll take this, and you buy us a room. You see, the hand aren't enough money to buy a room for several days. We're gonna need that. Hey, what are you gonna do with all the rest of my money? What? I'm gonna need it. For what? The blonde said, scowling. Don't worry about it. Just go buy the room. Dariah proceeded to notice a woman. She proceeded to wink at him as he proceeded to grin. The blonde proceeded to watch and scowl. You're not using my money to impress women. Hey, I'm not impressing. I'm an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur my ass, the blonde said. Go, or you don't want to learn a new jutsu. You owe me. The blonde proceeded to turn around, walking away, grumbling. Stupid. Dariah proceeded to say, well, I got business to attend to. He proceeded to pervertedly make a play to follow the woman. The blonde proceeded to pay for the 2 rooms. He proceeded to drop his bag, placing rebellion upon the wall and proceeding to sigh. Not even enough money to get me a pizza. Nor a ramen. What does that old man think he's playing at? Drake proceeded to speak up. I always wondered. It was being bonded to a host as a perv, and now you're sensing a perv. What's my luck turning into? Hey, you're not the one who's suffering. At least you have your title that's restored again, you know? At least you don't destroy my reputation. You saw fear into it again. Yeah. Red Dragon Emperor is a pretty badass title, you know? How am I gonna ruin that? The blonde proceeded to place rebellion upon his shoulders. I am probably gonna go for a walk. And then his door knocked. He heard a knock on his door. The heck? The blonde proceeded to turn, opening the door and then seeing some 2 men with black cloaks and red clouds. The blonde stand. He stood slightly nowhere near their height, but at their shoulders. He blinked once, twice. Who the heck are you 2? Look at that. Look at that, Itachi. The kid looks pretty fit. But didn't they say he was blonde, not blonde silver? It doesn't matter, Kisame. Naruto Uzumaki, come with us. The blonde's eyes narrowed immediately. What if I don't? He proceeded to grab the large claymore upon his back, grabbing Rebellion's hilt. Don't even think about it, Gaki. The blonde's eyes narrowed, noticing the man had a hilt of his own. The blonde still kept his hand up near Rebellion. And then the blonde proceeded to say, I don't know about you guys, but I don't know why you're here. I think you should leave before things get messy. But then a voice simply said, Itachi. Three of them turn to see Sasuke. I'm not here for you, Sasuke. Leave. You should have seen us stand there. It doesn't matter if you're here. I'm here to kill you. Simple as that. Who is this Kiritachi? He's my little brother, Sasuke. Dude, older Uchiha proceeded to turn to him finally. He looked at him once, twice. He was slightly surprised. Was this truly his brother? His hair wasn't black, like he remembered. It was silver and streaks of black within it. I saved my hate just like he asked me to. But what is the point of hate if I don't have one thing? Power. And I know one thing. You have power. I need it. So, I'll cut you down and take the power that you have. Itachi's eyes narrowed. Was this really the same Sasuke that he remembered? The one that was crying? It seems like you've grown stronger, Sasuke. Hey, what are you doing here? The Blossom said. Stay out of this, Dante. As Sasuke said, this is between me and him. He proceeded to draw Yamato quickly. This one seems interesting. Let me handle him. Out my way, fishman. He sliced into the air, cutting immediately. Kisahame proceeded to grin, raising his arm. Then he looked down, seeing his arm was on the floor. Kisahame proceeded to blink once, twice in shock. What? My arm? How did it? Itachi proceeded to notice the movement. It was fast. Yes, but he noticed it. Kisame, get a hold of yourself. The blonde proceeded with blinking in shock. What? The Uchiha proceeded to look at each other. Sasuke proceeded to take one shifting his feet and then blurred forward at high speed. Divine dividing activated. Divide! He swung the blade, proceeding to cut the apartment building, all glass within that level and 4 levels down, shattered immediately. The blonde's eyes widening, seeing that the fact that he blocked it with a kunai? Yamato? Sasuke's eyes narrowed. So you're still strong as I thought you were. Good. Let's see you motivate me. Uchiha Basina simply put more pressure to its blade. Show me your motivation. Itachi's eyes narrowed. This isn't the same Sasuke he remembered. No, he's different. Stronger. Divide. He saw his half strength being halved yet again. He saw the blade moving quickly, fast. He dodged. Kisame proceeded to dodge also, using Samehada to block. But the wrapping around Samehada proceeded to slice to bits. The blonde proceeded to swing rebellion, slamming the blade into blades. Kisame used Samehada to block it, but the blonde's strength was stronger than his. He was pushed back several feet. The blonde proceeded to say, while he deals with him, I'll deal with you. The blonde summoned a red gauntlet to boost the gear in his third liberation. Boost! He blurred towards Kisame. Kisame proceeded to grin. I'll steal your chakra! The blonde punched him immediately, faster than that. Then he took Samehada, proceeding to toss it away, sending it flying right out through the wall. No blade, no talk. Sorry, buddy. I don't know why you want me, but you're not having me for whatever reason. So you're a lot stronger than I said you are. Not so naive child. The blonde blurred forward, but somehow it reappeared. That came back as he perceived the grin, clashing with the blonde. He describe it to rebellion, but rebellion stood hold, barely any marks on it. Whatever this blade was made, it was made of a tough material. The blade started going a dark black like crimson, dark energy forming upon it. The blonde proceeded to swing up and proceeded to do a drive attack, slicing it, cutting an X into Samehada and Kisame. Man, two swift slashes, then kicked him away, sending him crashing out the building. Okay. The two Uchios were fighting, clashing. Itachi was surprised. So Sasuke can actually somewhat keep up with him, actually. But then he clashed. I'm impressed by your strength, little brother. But it's not enough. It doesn't matter. I need more motivation. And killing you will solve my problems. My first goal achieved. You will die today. Itachi! He proceeded to swing his blade, trying to impale him. But he said he impaled a wall. Foolish little brother. You're not strong enough yet. You don't have enough hate. Let me remind you. His eyes flashed as immediately he was appeared in a house. What is this? This night. No, it can't be. He saw it over and over again. The death of his mother and father, their clan. No, I refuse to be used like this. Refuse to relive this tragedy. He sliced it immediately, the Genjutsu shattering. But another one was already there. His eyes widening, recognizing this moment. His past life as Virgil. The moment that the demons came and took everything. He remembered it. The torture of 2 lives. It started to bear down upon him. He proceeded to fall to his knees, the emotional living through it again and again and again. 2 lives repeated. He was struggling to live through this. No. Like I said to you, little brother, you don't have enough hate. If you want to have eyes like me, you must kill your best friend. You must kill him. And once you're strong enough, then I'll take your eyes. No, you shall not do this to me! Sasuke. He remembered Mundus, his torture, his loss, the power. Immediately, Itachi already had his throat around Uchiha, but then the walls became flesh. The blonde proceeded to notice this. Huh? The hell? And then Jiraiya proceeded to appear. Well, look at that. After everything I did, to distract me from so you can take Naruto and the beast within him, you used a woman to take me away from him, huh? Clever trick. Until I noticed she was under a genjutsu. Real clever. He proceeded to grin. But, what can I say? Then proceeded to scowl. But I had you did the rights now. He proceeded to let go as the walls proceeded to absorb Sasuke and the Yamato within his hand. Interesting. He noticed the blade, how it gleamed with power. It was fueling Sasuke's power, his revenge, his hatred, his want for power. Then he turned towards... We're leaving, Kisame. Right. He picked up his detached right arm and proceeded to grin. I'll see you later, blonde. We'll finish another time. He, him and Kasame proceeded to run out. As they turned the corner, a large explosion rocked. No, you don't! As Jiraiya proceeded to follow, the blonde following along. But then the two stopped, seeing black flames licking at the bottom. What the heck is that? Black flames. The blonde got closer. Don't touch it, as Jiraiya simply says. He proceeded to bend over, bending down. Started doing pulling out a scroll, doing hand signs. As the flames were sucked into a scroll, he looked at it, seeing the jutsu, Amaterasu, like I thought. DJ proceeded to say, the sun god. I haven't heard her name in a long time. As the dragon spoke. This fact that this world has her divinity within it is impressive, but it makes sense now I think about it. Those eyes are similar to her own. She must have blessed them a while ago, when the two worlds were once one. The blonde proceeded to blink. Well, that's something nice. Then he turned away. The walls proceeded to retreat. Sasuke's battered, but seemingly conscious body was slumped. His grip upon Yamato was still there. The blonde walked to him, picking him up, holding him upon his shoulder. He proceeded to sheath Yamato for him, looking at Jiraiya. So what now? Alright, we focus on defeating. As then Guy entered. Dynamic kick! He proceeded to kicking Jiraiya. Then proceeded to realize who would kick as his sweat drops. Ugh. A few minutes later, after getting caught up. So, that's what happened. What happened? This is when Guy turned towards the two. Kakashi has been put under a genjutsu. He's alright for now, but mentally he's taxed. We're going to need Lady Tsunade. Our medical ninja doing what we can. You think you can take him back to the village? Gesturing at Sasuke. Guy picked up the getting, lifting him up. Yeah. But I'm surprised he held his own against Itachi. Even Kakashi couldn't do that very well for very long. It's Sasuke. He wasn't going all out yet. True. But I'm surprised he dispatched him so easily. The Super Saiyan nod. Guy proceeded to head out, taking him back to the village. Alright, who the hell is this Tsunade lady? She's a powerful medical ninja. Kunoichi, actually. If anyone can heal your teammate and your sensei, it's her. And she's been nominated for the position of Hokage. The blonde blinked twice. Really? Yes. That's who we're trying to find. Do you see why it's so important now? The blonde proceeded to blink, looking down, and then nodded. Yeah, I can. He turned away, then grinned. Alright, let's find this Tsunade. But, second thing, where's my Gama-chan? Oh, right, here. You can see it toss the frog wallet. The blonde noticed the money missing. It's empty! You son of a... But Jiraiya was already outside. Come on, we got work to do. This jutsu better be worth it, pervy sage. Oh, it's worth it. The blonde continued to follow him. As they left the village, it was time to look for Tsunade. They were walking, looking around. The blonde proceeded to blink. So, what does she look like? Buxom woman in her 30s. Nice rack. Beautiful blonde hair. Honeycombed eyes. And purple diamond mark on her forehead. Huh. Right. You sure? I'm sure. She has a jutsu that makes her look youthful. Oh, so that makes sense. The bomb proceeded looking around, but still, you know, I get it, kid. You want to learn the jutsu, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. He proceeded to explain the Rasengan, a chakra orb that he can use to attack his opponents with. The bomb proceeded to blink once, twice. Huh. That sounds pretty nice. I bet he's better than Sasuke Chidori. Jiraiya proceeded to grin. It's better. Far better. It might not have the piercing attack of the Chidori, but it's raw chakra concentrated into a ball. It's drilling power, though, that's otherwise. The blonde grinned. Oh, yeah. This will close the gap between us. Definitely. You got close to your balance breaker yet? The blonde proceeded to say, I'm close enough. Just need an emotional trigger now. Jiraiya proceeded to grin. I'm assuming eventually you'll get there. So, what's the first step to this jutsu? He proceeded to toss up on a water balloon. That. The blonde scowled. A water balloon? And how the hell did you pay for this? With your money. My money? You didn't just blow it off on women, did you? No, I didn't. Yeah, 5 seconds before I kick your ass, pervy sage. Let me explain, kid. 4, 3, 2, 1. I got impatient. He proceeded to scowl. That was my money. I was going to use that on pizza, sundaes, ramen. But you spent it on women, you perv!